What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
Northside with it, so of course we're with it. Kicking off football season at Jordan on Thursday as the Panthers host Kennedy.
It's been a long time since we've had a fall high school football game, 2 years in fact, so we were so happy to be back on the grass. Jordan beat Kennedy the last time they played in 2019, but some things have changed since then, JJ.
Still evenly matched though, as you'll see. First play from Jordan has Damian Henderson on a pitch, a classic welcome to Long Beach play, right? Just use the speed. But a microcosm of this game, once you thought one team had the advantage, they absolutely didn't. It's the law of averages.
And as we've seen all too often in Jordan, a long snap is way too long, and eventually Justin Kung is going to scoop and score it. Just in case one of the other 5 Kennedy players didn't get there, JJ, they go up 7-0 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter.
Alex Herrera and the Kennedy offense trying to answer quickly, but the quarterback is running for his life trying to make a play. The play being made by Jeremy McGurn, of course, making the interception, getting that sideline all the way turned up.
And they needed that after the way that Kennedy had just scored. Coming the other way, Jordan, some great individual efforts on this drive. Jordan Washington, the sophomore, finishes this run strong. And how about the athleticism and strong hands? McGurn to moss him on the big-time third down pickup.
That is a first down, Jordan. That is a big part of this big drive as quarterback Mekhi Travis caps it. 10 plays, 8 of them runs, 66 yards, 5+ minutes. We are tied at the beginning of the second quarter. So special teams certainly played a part in this one. You know exactly why we're showing this. Kennedy sophomore Nico Brown goes all Nino Brown, New Jack City. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. A kickoff return for a touchdown that puts Kennedy up 14-7, still, like I said, early in the second quarter.
Momentum definitely not in its right mind in this game, JJ, just weaving back and forth. But great stuff from Travis on the ensuing Jordan drive. He somehow gets that pass off to Elijah Jones.
And then, again, it's Travis. He's a hard runner. You wouldn't think it, but he gets through these tackles and he knows right where the camera is. Nearly takes it in all the way. Next play, McGurn gonna churn up those last few yards. We are tied 14-14, about 8 minutes until the half.
Jordan defense keeps the momentum going. That's Carlin Tizeno dropping the 7 words you can't say in the backfield.
And then big shouts to the captain of the small but mighty team here in J-Town. It's Alvaro Gomez. The senior didn't get thrown out much, but he made every play that was asked of him.
And then that's about the time you could feel the Panthers realize we can kind of bully these guys a little bit. Definitely just started throwing defenders off as they were running.
And then cue one of the best quarterback runs we've ever seen. Oh my Mekhi. Travis on the run with a truck stick in hand. Give him a little fade. A 25-yard touchdown run that dwarfs any other 25 touchdown run we've seen. 21-14 is your score, about 5:30 left, and a great celebration afterwards too.
Another notch in the stat box coming here for Henderson. The junior is a ball hawk. You'd expect that from a basketball player. Went and got that rebound with the pick. And then how crazy was this game? Let this play answer your question. Final seconds of the first half. Herrera working as hard as a blacksmith to buy time. And then heaves it like Doug Flutie. And it's Hunter Benton with the touchdown improbably. Looked like Jordan was going into halftime up 21-14. But the Herrera to Benton hookup makes it 21-20.
And as we get to halftime, we just have to remember that this is not just a return for football teams and their football players. It's a return for a whole community, a whole school, so many students who get to do their activity on a Friday night. So shouts to all of them getting back to the way things should be.
And then we kid you not, first play after halftime is a fumble, and guess who falls on it? It's Henderson getting on the floor like it's March Madness, and then back to the churn McGurn. Kennedy just had zero interest in tackling this kid tonight. JJ, that makes it 28-20 with 10 minutes left in the third.
Jordan had their guys. Kennedy clearly had their guy. One guy. They were hell-bent on getting it to Hunter, and Hunter Benton made them pay for it. 17 receptions, 221 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Hunter Benton tonight. I mean, the next time Kennedy gets the ball, you know they're hunting for Hunter, and sure enough, there he goes. Kid was playing like an all-star, and he played through a leg cramp like a lot of guys did tonight.
There were a lot of leg cramps out there, definitely week 1, but Kennedy caught chasing the 2-point conversion as Chris Tafunga is going to make the stop. It's 32-28 Kennedy with 2 left in the third.
Well, you remember we said special teams played a role tonight, right? Remember we said Damian Henderson had a historically memorable night as well? Well, here it is, Exhibit A. 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and he lost his shoe in the process, Mike. They were just too hot. Jordan gonna go up 2 with about 2 minutes left in the third, but we just gotta watch him run around with one shoe on because that's my stuff, dude. It's one of the funniest things I think in the world when somebody runs so fast they just run out of their shoe.
Somebody tell Henders that his son is out here balling. Next drive, a very important tackle by Jordan Washington on third down. There was a lot of space in front of him, and that forced a punt. After a nice punt return, it's Dame time yet again. Damian Henderson just too fast for Kennedy, running around the outside and in like LaDainian Tomlinson on the old Madden game. Jordan now up 40-32 early fourth.
So you saw that before. You also saw this before. Herrera buying time, heaving it into the end zone, but this time it's Devin Bell on the receiving end to make it a 2-point game with about 4.5 minutes to play in regulation. So obviously Kennedy gonna go for 2. Remember this play. It's Benton on the Wildcat run. That's simple, right? Give it to your guy. We're going to overtime. So soak up this moment, y'all. We know we've lost a lot, and we don't know how long we're going to have what we have right now. But we get extra football tonight. It's the best overtime in sports. 2 teams get the ball. 2 teams have a chance to stop each other. And you know where Jordan's going.
Oh, absolutely. Jordan just came out and gave it to Henderson. He had 14 carries for 102 yards and a touchdown. The kickoff return for a touchdown, a sack, an interception, and a fumble. A special game for Uno. Head coach Tim Wedlow said, I just told Damian, go win us the game.
Travis going to punch this one in to give Jordan that all-important overtime lead. And shouts to Jacob Hernandez, the kicker, for making all but one of his extra points tonight. As you can see, those were a little bit important. Jordan up 7.
So the ball goes to Kennedy on the second play of their possession. You guessed it, it's deja vu all over again. Herrera to Hunter for the 4th time. It's touchdown Kennedy, and they want to win or lose it right here. They're going for 2.
But remember that Wildcat conversion you just saw? They're going to try to do it again in the same formation. The Panthers read it perfectly, and they're going to make the game-winning stop. Washington and Hernandez combine on the tackle. Oh my goodness, winner, one of the craziest games we've ever covered, dinner.
Welcome back, high school football. We missed you. So happy to see Jordan get a win like this at home after so many close calls and gut punches this program has taken. Guys like Coach Tim Wedlow and his assistant coaches put in a ton of work. The kids put in a ton of work, and tonight it absolutely paid off. Their 2nd season opening win in the last 9 seasons, and we could not be happier for the Panthers.
Just leave that there for a couple days, even though I don't think anybody's ever going to forget it. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and make sure you stick to the 562.org for everything Long Beach sports.